Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I am JR. This is Peanut, my humble assistant. Today, we're going to show you how to make this Super Duty Hydro Booster fit an OBS manual clutch pedal assembly. So stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I am JR. This is Marv, my Franken truck, which is a nominally a 1997 F-250. It's on a 2006 cabin chassis, and it's getting a Cummins 5.9 12 valve and a 5-speed ZF. Today's video is going to be about brake boosters and how you can make one work for you. So the OBS trucks, the light duty F-150 to F-350, never had Hydro Boost. It wasn't a thing. Hydro Boost runs higher pressure. You don't have to have vacuum to run it. Diesels don't create vacuum. They need a pump. I'll still have to have a vacuum pump, but it'll only be to run my HVAC stuff. So, and then it runs, you know, the power steering pump runs at higher pressure. You get a little more braking power. It's more consistent. It's not really dependent on anything. It's a bit of an upgrade. It's pretty common. You don't have to do it, but you can do it. And for me, I can do it right now. So I'm going to. And I'm specifically going to use I'm looking at my brake lines here while I'm talking to you guys. Sorry. I'm going to use a 2008 Super Duty Hydro Boost unit. And I'm going to do that because if I put the 2006 Master on the 2008 Hydro Boost, then it'll just plug into the lines that I have, and I can like unhook them right here and wherever these two go, and just replace them with takeoffs or like eBay specials, and my brake system's done. Real easy. But my pattern doesn't match that pattern right there. So here's my here's my pedal system, and the whole thing goes like this ish. Actually, it goes like this, I believe. So this will not match. So what am I to do? And you can make an adapter plate. You can do all kinds of things, but the one thing that you need to know, or you can bend over backwards in F Super Duty, which in OBS would be a 450. That bolts in if you can find one in the junkyard, or you can buy a new one if you want to. But another thing you can do is like what I'm going to do here, so my brake lines will all work and everything will be cool. I'm going to knock these studs out. They're pressed in just like wheel studs. They have a little bit of knurling on them. I'm going to remove this circlip right here, and then this is a big ass nut, which I hope I can get with a pipe wrench, or I'll have to make a tool. Once I do that, this plate will come off of this unit, and I can just hold it up there and drill new holes in it at the end. So I have a press. I'm going to use that to press the studs out. You can pound them out, whatever. I'm going to go inside, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm ready to actually take that nut off. So it's seriously been like 3 minutes. Snap rings off. This stud is trapped, but studs are out. We're ready to throw that pipe wrench on here and see if we can bust her loose. Alright, not gonna lie, this nut was tight. I'm a big guy, 6'5", 290 pounds. Oh, there goes my last bolt. I might have pooped a little bit getting that out, but it's off. So we will poorly put our things away and check it to the plate. Knock that down. It's not important. So we can see here. I already forgot which way this thing was on there. It was on like this. Yeah. So this side faces the firewall. So it actually needs to be upside down on here. So it looks like none of these line up, and that's okay. But there's plenty of meat to drill these holes out. So from the back side, I'll just have to mark these holes and drill them when I decide where I want them. All right, we'll be right back. All right, bear with me here. I broke the regulator for my welder, and my new one's not here yet. But you can see my new holes line up, except that one in the upper left is close enough to the old hole that I'm going to have to weld it shut, which is why I'm going on about my welder. This push rod might be longer for the brake pedal. I'm not sure yet. But you get the idea. Like, this is it. This is my OBS pedal system on a Super Duty Hydro Boost. And this seriously took me like 30 minutes. If I had to weld and grind, you know, I'd be into it for an hour of time. And I'm going to go ahead and clean this stuff up before I and paint it before I put it back in the truck anyway. But yeah, all done. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Anybody can do this with a little bit of hand tools, a little bit of patience, a little bit of know-how. So, like I said, I have to do that hole. You see, I tried. I knew what was going to happen. The drill was going to walk into there, and it did. So, but that's it. Like, Marv's ready. I'm really working hard towards having the firewall buttoned up on this thing this weekend, so that it's sealed up and I can steer. And I don't want to put the pedals in like after I put the dash in, and you know, I don't want to stand on my head. I'm too big. Like, I'm 6'5", I'm 290 pounds. I'm too big to be laying up in there with a full interior messing with some of this stuff. So anyway, I hope that helped, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think, and we'll see you next time on The Driveway Engineer.